Hi people, this is Tips and Tricks by 𝗪𝗪 and on this episode we are going to talk about Bali. Bali is a destination that we can see all over social media and we want to go, we want to have a good holiday there, but how do you make the right decision? How do you know which flight to take? What about visa? Where to stay? And what are the tours that you should do? So in this episode, we're just going to go through these points and make it easy for you to make the right decision. First, let's talk about flights. How do you go to Bali? There are currently two flights options. The first one, the most convenient one, is through Kuala Lumpur. You take a 7-hour flight to Kuala Lumpur and from there you connect to a 3-hour flight to Bali. So in all, with the transit, it can take you about 10 to 15 hours to reach Bali. The second flight option is with Emirates. Go to Dubai and from there take your connection to Bali. For visa, at the moment when we are doing this video, visa is applicable. It is compulsory to have a visa, a pre-approved visa before you travel. The visa application takes about 10 days. You must be fully vaccinated. You must have your travel confirmation, and in all our packages, visa is already included. Bali is an island in Indonesia. It's one of the many islands in Indonesia and one of the most popular as well. And there are a lot of places where you can stay. Being a volcanic island surrounded by water, eventually some of the most popular places to stay is along the coast. So we'll see 3 places along the coast first. Number 1 is Kuta. Kuta is about 20 minutes from the airport. Very popular, very lively. A lot of clubs, bars, restaurants, hotels from 3, 4 to 5 star. We recommend if you're traveling alone, if you want, or if you're traveling with a group of friends, Kuta is very good. But if you're traveling with families, then we recommend Seminyak. Seminyak is another 20 minutes away from Kuta. It's as lively but a bit more upscale. The hotels are really good as well, 3, 4 and 5 stars. Lots of beach clubs, lots of things to do still. You can do a lot of shopping, but it's a bit more upscale and a little less noisy than Kuta. The third coastal place where you could stay is 𝗪𝗪𝗪. Now, 𝗪𝗪𝗪 is located in the south of Bali. It is very local. It's still a beach area. It's still very local, but in 𝗪𝗪𝗪 you can find a lot of resorts. So if you're honeymooner, if you're traveling with lots of kids, 𝗪𝗪𝗪 is actually quite good. Number 4, and probably our favorite, is 𝗪𝗀𝗪. 𝗪𝗪𝗪 is very popular because it's right in the middle of Bali, which makes it convenient if you're looking to do your tours. It's quite accessible to all of the tours. Now, 𝗪𝗪𝗪, why it's popular? It's because you have all the forests. All the resorts are actually located in nature. You've got your rice field, the forest, the cliffs, and some of the popular resorts that you found on our pages and our website, like Kamandalu or Kayon Jungle Resorts. You'll have the Ubud Hills Villas, or you'll have also Hanging Gardens. These are some amazing resorts where which you can find in Bali, in Ubud. Some of the hotels which you can find in Ubud and you have probably seen on our social media and on our website, like Kayon Jungle Resort, Kamandalu, Hanging Gardens, Ubud Hills Hotel. These are actually really nice hotels that you can find in Ubud. And what we recommend, and if you're staying in Ubud, is to get a villa in those hotels with a private pool. It's actually quite cheap compared to some other destinations. This is Ubud, and if you're going for a 1 week in Bali, to have actually a really good experience, we'll ask you to combine 2 different locations. Ubud is a must. At least 3 or 4 nights must be in Ubud, and the other maybe 3, 4 nights you can have it in Kuta or Seminyak or 𝗪𝗪𝗪, and actually a nice coastal area. This is how you'll get a really good experience of Bali. Some of the tours that we recommend now, Bali has culture, tradition, and you cannot go to Bali and not experience that. We have a lot of day tours that you can do, like the Ubud a full-day Ubud tour where you can see the sacred monkey forest, the Ubud town or the Ubud palace, or you can go to the south of Bali, the north of Bali, like Uluwatu Cliffs, Bedugul Temple. These are all day tours that you can do in Bali, or experience the rice fields. Or now if you want some activities, there are plenty of things that you can do like ATV ride, canyoning, whitewater rafting, or very popular one that we actually get a lot of requests is the Ubud swing. You can swing over rice field. Now talking about rice field, there are a lot of activities you can do around rice field. Cycling is very popular, and there's no basic fitness recommendation for that. You'll have a guide to take you through the villages, through the rice field, and you'll talk to farmers. It's an amazing experience. Some of the other tours that we would recommend to do, if you want, you can go to some other nearby islands. 3 of the most popular islands that we get a lot of requests and that we recommend you to do. First is the Nusa Penida. That's where you can find the Diamond Beach. There is Nusa Lembagan, and the third one is the Gili Islands. And of course, if you're going on honeymoon, then you can have a boat ride at night with dinner. You can have lunch, a picnic on the boat. Some hotels offers that, or picnic breakfast, the lunch basket, the floating basket. So these are some of the really nice things that you can experience in Bali. So there you go, 4 things: your flights, your visa, hotels, and plenty of tours that you can do. Do not forget to check our website. We have over 20 packages there, and we can customize anything you want for your budget. Thank you, and see you for the next episode.